So interviews like these, like the one we did and all the boys did, I think it's very fun. It's very chill. It's like the vibe I want. So I loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Fresh from a great start with the Rajasthan Royals in this edition of the Grand T20 League, Riyan Parag is back. Riyan, good to have you back here, man. I know greatness starts here, is dropping real soon, the 11th of April. You're on the second episode, and I know what you've talked about, but how excited are
Yeah.
you for this one to drop?
I think I'm very excited. I'm more excited about what the other boys had to say. So, and I've heard you've done fun interviews. So I'm really looking forward to it.
You know, you spoke about the other boys. We've got Prasidh, we've got Devdutt as well. What's your chemistry like with them, yeah?
It's been very chill. So Devdutt is apparently my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
So I always hear FIFA call outs and stuff. So he's always on the PlayStation playing FIFA. Prasid, we've just bonded over at the training sessions. But it's been very nice. The boys are very kind. I think all the Karnataka guys, they're like very sober, very calm and quiet. So yeah, it's been good. Yeah.
The Zen, you just need to give them a little bit of this, Ria. That's all. Just give them a
Yeah.
few sips,
Yeah.
and they're good to go.
Yeah.
Have you got them playing Valorant yet with you or no?
We haven't. They're still very keen on playing FIFA, so we'll get them there. Yeah.
Just slowly creep into Devdutt's room. Just knock on the wall and say, "Hey, I've got something better for you to play." That's all.
All right.
So look, we talked about Prasidh's journey. We talked a lot about everything in life, right? And you said we did some fun interviews. Prasidh actually went on to say it's the best interview he's ever done in his life. I mean, Riyan, come on, man. Why don't you give me those compliments?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Did you
I
do
was
something
expecting
different with him? Did you do something different with him?
I'm leaving now, guys. I'm leaving now. No, but how much did you love it, man? How much did you enjoy just being a part of, just telling your story, right? Because I know a lot of what you do is high pressure, and what we were trying to do is obviously just have a really chill chat and get to know you better.
Fair. I think that was perfect. I think every interview that we do, if it's a press conference or for something for the media, it's always intense about cricket, what we are planning, what we've planned, what we're going to do, and what not. So it's always a lot of serious talk. So interviews like these, like the one we did and all the boys did, I think it's very fun. It's very chill. It's like the vibe I want. So I loved it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you want to give our fans a little bit of a teaser of what to expect? Anything that you may have talked about? Don't give too much away. Yeah?
Well, all I'll say is we didn't talk a lot of cricket. We talked about everything else. So I'll keep it to that.
I like it. Now, look, you didn't talk about cricket then, but you did mention a certain Virat Kohli. I know you've got a lot of love for this man. You actually talked about it recently on Twitter as well, saying you're playing against him. You played against him on the 5th of April. You spoke about that a lot in your episode and the influence he's had, the role he's had as well. But how was that experience for you this time around?
It was wonderful as usual. I didn't get to bat, so I was looking at him the whole 20 overs, like what was he doing? And even now, I think he'll go to deep mid wicket. Next over, he's going to go straight through the field and again to deep mid wicket. He's always running all the time. Like it sets such a high benchmark for all of us, even if we are not like in the batting side.
Yeah.
But it was just wonderful to see him. Yeah, lucky we were lucky he got out early, but yeah, it was wonderful.
You know, it's amazing. You've sort of been with this RR team longer than most people have, right? You're only 20, but like a lot of people don't realize how long you've been part of that setup. How is 2021 any different? What's changed? Because it looks like a really, really slick unit.
I think we've got our bases covered. We tried to fill a few spots last year, but I think we didn't really do a good job. But this year, I think we look like I've said before, we look like a really balanced team, and everyone gelling and bonding really well. So yeah, good times ahead.
What's changed for you? I mean, from the Riyan Parag over the last few seasons with RR into 2021, what do you think's different?
I'm much more calmer. I mean, I was calm before as well, but then, like I said, I've stopped listening to other people. I've just figured that, hey, my opinion is the best, and I'll just do what my heart says. So yeah, I think
I love it. Where do you think that came from, Riyan? I mean, is that just something you just like picked up? Is it something that your gaming has helped with? Is it your captaincy at Assam? What sort of changed that, you think?
I think it's the failures. a lot of people don't learn from their failures. They just think that, hey, why me? Like, why am I in this situation? It's the worst possible situation. But I think I learned a lot from my failures, and I'm a happy man, happy guy, happy boy. Sorry, I'm not a man
I
anymore.
love you're a young man. You're a young man already, Riyan. I love
I'm a
that you
young
still call
man. Yeah,
yourself a boy. You know, it's part of what
yeah,
we love about you. And the other man we want to talk about a little bit is obviously Sanju Samson. He's
okay.
captain in his second season now. He also, when we caught up, earlier in Rajasthan, he just seemed a lot more calm as well. What changes have you sort of seen in Sanju this time around?
I think cricketing wise, a lot. Cricketing
Mm.
wise, I've definitely seen a lot of changes. But outside the field, I think he's the same. He has the same joyful. He's the same joyful character in the team. He makes jokes. He'll do tricks and like he'll just keep the mood very lively.
Yeah.
So I think outside cricket, he's the same. But while playing the game, I think he's changed a lot. Yeah.
The funny thing is, you talk about mood being lively from Sanju, but I know you're one of the more entertaining guys in that RR setup, man. But now you've got competition, Riyan. You've got Jimmy Neesham, you've got someone like a Yuzi Chahal. What's that like, having these entertainers, not just on the field, but like in the dressing room, at the hotel, and stuff like that?
I mean, it was kind of lonely at the top, so it's fun to have some competition now. But no, we're getting along. We're getting along well. Yuziba is a delight. Jimmy Nish has his jokes and his part of the story as well. And like all the guys, I think they're really fun. We've been doing a lot of team activities as well, playing a lot of games. So yeah, it's been wonderful.
Have you had the Snapchat filters from Yuzi hitting you at some point this season or not?
He has been doing all of that. He's been making everyone go bald. So yeah, we've had that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what's the mood been like? I mean, obviously you guys have got off to a great start in the season as well. I mean, moods must be
Yeah.
super high given the fact that you've got chilled out guys like all of you as well. Plus you're playing incredible cricket.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. I think everyone looks very balanced. So the first two games when we won, we didn't like celebrate too much or get too excited. And yesterday, day before yesterday, when we lost the game, I think we didn't go too low. So
Yeah.
it's like a perfect balance between the wins and the losses. So I think that's a great sign for a team. And if we can continue that forward, I think yeah, we'll do some good stuff.
We've seen Hetmeyer with the pink hair. Riyan, any thoughts going pink at all? No.
Nah, mom's gonna throw me out of the house if I do all that.
I
That's no shot.
love it. I love it. Okay, coming to your teammates again, because obviously, like we said, right, you've got Devdutt next door playing FIFA. Any other gamers you found
Yeah.
now within this side? Because it's, I know, a way for you to unwind, chill out away from the field.
So Daz is apparently a gamer. So Dal Mitchell. He plays a lot of Call of Duty. He isn't that good at it, so he keeps asking me for a few lessons here and there. But yeah, I think those two are the proper gamers here. So, yeah.
So even though you were lonely at the top on the entertainment front, you're now still lonely at the top on the gaming front. That's going to be a fixture,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's gonna be a constant. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Okay, finally, I've got to ask you one serious question here because not even serious, but look, we're talking about the Greatness Starts Here series. We had a lot of fun on that episode. It's dropping on the 11th of April. But again, to you, the word greatness, Riyan, I mean, what do you resonate with it? What does it mean to you a little bit?
Greatness. I think it's just something that we made up, that all of us made up. Somehow we come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, like the prodigies for the superstars, and the rest of us just have to like only stand by watching, right? But you can't forget that greatness is not a rare DNA strand.
Yeah.
It's not some precious thing or anything. Greatness is more unique. It's no more unique than us to like breathing. Like we can
Yeah.
all be great. We are all capable of it. But the thing that separates those great players from the rest is, I think, the hard work, the will to go out of your comfort zone, and I think those two factors. Whoever does that, I think, and if you want to be great, I don't think it should matter to you when other people call you great. If you
Yeah.
think you've achieved what you wanted to achieve and what you were capable of, you're great. So Bye.
The great part of this chat is that you gave me a very different answer, which was in essence very similar. And therefore, guys, you've got to tune in for Riyan's episode, because I love the fact that you've tuned into greatness in so many different ways, Riyan. And I'm not going to give away what you said on the episode. I want everyone to tune in and watch that. But Riyan, thanks again, man. It's always such a pleasure chatting with you. I know you've got a big, big season ahead. You will get a lot of batting to come, I'm sure, as well. More than a few deliveries at the end. And I'm going to back you all the way. I can't wait for your episode to drop, man.
Thank you so much, buddy. Always a pleasure.